What is the big deal about Buc-ee's? This phenomenon that is sweeping the nation.
I don't know, but when you said you would take me places, I had no idea you meant gas stations.
Yes, this is a travel center that started off in Texas and has recently started to expand throughout the nation. We just started hearing about it a couple of months ago.
Oh yeah, just recently. It's crazy.
And so we have had friends and family just rave about Buc-ee's, and this is kind of a travel destination. So we're gonna head on in to Buc-ee's and show you what it's all about. Now we're at the Kentucky location.
In Richmond, Kentucky.
And I think it's the only Buc-ee's in Kentucky at this time.
That's right.
So let's head on in and show you what the big deal is about Buc-ee's. Now every Buc-ee's location has a massive convenience store and many gas pumps. In fact, this one has over 60, and there are some Buc-ee's locations that have even more. And interestingly enough, no trucks are allowed at Buc-ee's. This is only for cars. All right, here we go into Buc-ee's
In Richmond, Kentucky.
Richmond, Kentucky. Oh, let me show you this. This is an amazing convenience store when they have carts, shopping carts. So automatically you know this is not going to be an ordinary convenience store.
And that is because they set the world's record for the largest convenience store.
Largest convenience store and the
Longest car wash.
longest car wash. So we're going to show you around everything at this humongous convenience store.
It's a hopping place.
Yeah,
for sure.
it is. And in a few minutes, we want to hang on because they are well known for an award-winning item.
Yes.
We're going to show you that here in a couple of minutes. So, but before we do that, let us show you around the store.
Actually, 2 award-winning items.
Oh, that's right.
Make sure you
2.
stick around.
Stick around. All right, so let's walk around here. And
The stores are themed.
Yeah, theme stores. We've been on the road a long time, from Miami, Florida, all the way up here to Richmond, Kentucky. This is the 3rd Buc-ee's that we've been to. Each one of the stores kind of has a different theme. The one in Daytona, for example, has a beach theme, which makes sense.
This one is more of a country farm type theme, being in Kentucky.
Yeah. And of course, all of them have something very much in common. They're all themed with Bucky the Beaver.
Yes.
Now, Buc-ee's got its name from its owner. His last name was Alpin, and when he was born, his mother gave him the nickname Beaver.
Yep.
And a friend of his nicknamed him Bucky the Beaver, hence Buc-ee's. That's how it got its name. So that's why it is Beaver themed. And so you can buy all sorts of stuff with that logo on it. Now, Buc-ee started in 1982 out of the great state of Texas, where they do everything big, of course. It didn't start having these huge travel centers until about 20 years ago. And then only about, 60 years ago, they expanded outside of the state of Texas.
It has exploded. Everybody's talking about Buc-ee's.
I think now there are locations in about 6 or 7 different states.
Mostly southern states. They're almost all southern right now, but it's going to expand even more.
In fact, here's a bit of trivia for you. The Richmond, Kentucky location, the Buc-ee's furthest north. So I bet you didn't know that, but.
Well, I think I heard it just a little while ago. But
All right, so one thing that all Buc-ee's locations have is this right here.
Buc-ee's pickup truck.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the Buc-ee's pickup truck. And here you can bring home one of the more iconic ones is the stuffed Buc-ee's. Oh, right here.
How would you like to say it?
I moved on Becky. All right, another one. I think those are about $15. All right, we just heard a kid say, this gas station is pretty big. So, it's a big gas station.
It definitely is.
All right, so we are headed out of the gift shop area. I don't even know if I call it a gift shop, a gift center or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is
Department
super,
store.
yeah, department store. They do get you in and out of here in a hurry though, so even though it's super crowded, it usually doesn't take too long. All right, so kind of right in the center of the store is one of the things that they are most known for.
It's actually their number 1 and number 2 thing they're known for, and that's their award-winning restaurants.
Yes. For some reason, this has made them famous.
Yes, they have floor-to-ceiling tile. They're very spacious. So you want to go in and show them?
Sure. Why not? Let's go on and take the camera.
I don't think we should do that. We might get arrested, but you can look up pictures online.
Actually, you can. I watched a video that came out of NBC News. I'll put it in the description below to actually show you the bathrooms. All right, now.
Reminds me the other award-winning reason to come.
Let me flip it around so you'll see the other award-winning reason. Here we go. You not only can see it, but when you're here, you can smell it.
You can smell it. It smells delicious. They have award-winning barbecue, brisket, pulled pork, turkey, all the things you could want, and it is by a champion pitmaster.
Right.
That's put in charge of it.
So,
And they yell out whenever they have fresh cut brisket.
yeah, you'll hear them yell out throughout the store. They have their iconic hats on here. You see the brisket there being cut and chopped.
And they also have a jerky bar.
Yeah.
That's very famous.
Yeah, beef jerky bar, also some sweet treats. But right now we are super hungry because we have been on the road quite a bit today. So Becky, let's get some barbecue and we'll review it. See how you like it. So let's pick out what we want.
Sounds good. All right, so I got the sliced brisket sandwich, and it is $7.99. Not a bad price for sliced brisket.
And I got the pulled pork barbecue sandwich, and that's $6.99. So that's not too bad now.
Oh my!
Wow, look at that.
Look at that thick slice of brisket on
Yeah,
there.
look at that right there. All right, now Becky, you're gonna have to tell them your number one complaint.
My number one complaint about Buc-ee's is I don't understand why there are no tables and chairs to sit and eat at. None of the locations we've had.
So that's why we are standing in the lobby right now, eating our sandwiches. All right, so what do you think about the brisket?
That is delicious.
That looks good.
So
yeah.
thick. All right.
Oh, look at the burnt ends.
Man, look at that. That looks good.
Oh, wow. This is basically gas station brisket. And it's delicious.
But it doesn't taste like gas station brisket.
No.
Wow, look at this. They got another big old chunk of meat.
You can tell that they have a world-class, award-winning barbecue pitmaster. Mm-hmm. All right. So my first taste of the barbecue, right there, and it looks like they put their sauce in it already. So a lot of pulled pork barbecue doesn't come like that.
We haven't tried the pulled pork before. We tried the brisket another time. It was really good.
Yeah, it was very good.
What do you think?
All right, I think it's excellent.
Let me try.
Worth the $6.99. So again, you might have to just get it to go. And then somebody told us about beaver nuggets. They said,
Well, you have to get it to go. You're only option.
right, yeah, you have to get it to go. We're just eating it here.
A
Yeah.
lot of people eat it in their cars.
All right, so the world famous beaver nuggets.
We don't even know what these are. What are they?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's sweet. It's a dessert.
Looks like a, I don't know.
I don't know.
Corn?
They are good. It's just a sweet snack. And I give it a 2 thumbs up.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
These are the original. There were other things called Bucky's Nuggets, but they were different. They were good.
There you go. Well, we've been traveling all day. First time we've stopped, so we're gonna finish our lunch.
So that was Buc-ee's. Becky, what did you think?
It is pretty impressive. It's hard to believe there's so much hoopla over a gas station, but man, people are going nuts here.
So you'd definitely stop here if you were Buc-ee's?
For sure. Stop while you're traveling and everyone along the way.
All right, now here is the big question, because this is a destination. How many miles would you travel?
Oh, gosh.
Or would you suggest, if you were giving advice to a friend, how far away would you say you should drive to go see a Buc-ee's?
Well, if you've never seen one, I would go at least an hour or so to go see one and see what it's all about. But, you know,
we're talking 60 miles. That is impressive. And I would have to agree, because I thought Becca would say, well, you know, 20 minutes. I agree. 1 hour, possibly 2.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. So that is Buc-ee's. Be sure, if you are ever in the vicinity of this big travel destination, you stop by, spend an hour just shopping.
Get some brisket.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah, eating the good food, and just to let your friends know, I've been to Buc-ee's.
That's right.